Hey guys, MichaelBtheGameGenie here, and in today's video we're talking all about AtGames National Owners Day, which is coming up very soon, February 23rd to the 27th, and they promised some possible new products, and we weren't expecting much, and they came out of the fences swinging with brand new models of the AtGames Legends Ultimate and AtGames Legends Pinball in 4K, as well as update kits for existing units and some more information, and we're going to tell you all about that right after this. So that's right, guys. Last night we got some very, very exciting news from AtGames in terms of what they have lined up for National Owners Day, and especially the announcement of new products with 4K functionality, as well as a new user interface or software for the systems and update kits for existing machines. We've also got other details on upcoming pinball packs and early access for the next set of Dr. Seuss tables. Anyways, before we get into all of that, I want to say thank you so much for tuning into the channel, guys. I always appreciate your support, and if this is your first time here, you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube jazz. So guys, as you can see on the screen, this is actually the deck AtGames provided us. They say not to use the deck exactly, but I kind of am. Anyways, this is the date and timeline that they're providing. Everything starts on February 23rd, so deals are open for the entire period during this time, from the 23rd until the 27th. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's when they're going to do their contest events where you can basically play some games and get involved and win some prizes. And then on the 27th, they're going to be doing their prize announcement winners on a live show hosted by somebody, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Anyways, guys, scrolling down, partnerships and product announcements. So the first product announcement that they put out there that was very exciting, we're getting the second Dr. Seuss pinball pack in the very near future. It's going to focus on I Am Sam, Green Eggs and Ham, Dr. Seuss ABCs, Oh, the Places We'll Go, and I can't see the last one there. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue, which is a big favorite of Nostalgia. So I'm still hoping they're saying one more surprise announcement. Fingers crossed for Hop on Pop. Personal favorite of mine coming out of the Dr. Seuss library, which I'm very excited for. Then we go down to new partnerships, and they've got digital content from Telenet. And you're saying to yourself, what the hell is Telenet? Because I didn't know either, but if you actually go down and look at the games, oh, these are the renovation games. You guys may be familiar with this, especially Evercade fans. One of the game packs I was most excited to get was the Renovation Collection. Anybody that was a Sega Genesis or TurboGrafx 16 CD fan knows about these renovation games. They're cult classics, cult favorites in the console video game world. So while not arcade games per se, you're getting some really good games that you can play on your AtGames capable devices. I love the Valis series. Gairez is there. I always say that wrong. Great shooters, great action platformers. There's some good stuff here. I do hope they move away from that Telenet name and switch to Renovation, because people in the gaming industry know Renovation. That's the original publisher. I don't know who the hell Telenet is. I'll give you an example. Telenet obviously is the rights owner now. Another one would be Data East. If you say Data East game, you know what the hell you're talking about. But if you say Gmode game, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Burger Time's owned by Gmode? I had no idea. So it's just a matter of the rights owner now compared to the actual publisher that gamers know. So hopefully they change it to Renovation. Either way, very excited about the games being offered. Not arcade games, keep that in mind, but really awesome console games that I think you guys will enjoy. Then we've actually got a new pinball pack coming out, Natural History Pinball Pack 2, and I was such a jerk about the original Natural History Pinball Pack. I said, oh my god, I don't understand why they're doing this. This doesn't really appeal to me. But once I started playing the tables, I fell in love with them, so I'm expecting the same kind of quality we have coming up here, as well as the improvements we saw in the first set of Dr. Seuss tables with the animated DMD on screen in the top screen. So Natural History Pinball Pack 2, really cool partnership the first time. I'm excited to see this. We have Antarctica, Africa, the deep, deep ocean, and Egypt, which all could be cool settings for pinball tables. Excited to see what they do with these. Moving down, we probably got the shit your pants moment of the event when they announced the Legends Ultimate 4KP. Now, I don't know what 4KP stands for, but I know 4K stands for 4K resolution. So basically, we're getting an updated CPU unit inside the actual AtGames machine that's going to be much more powerful. We're getting a 4K resolution screen, and we're getting improved included storage. That's basically it. There's no MSRP listed right now. Of course, the image says for subject, could possibly change. I am hoping that, because I absolutely love the idea of this. There's one thing I forgot to mention. Also, the bit LCD comes already pre-installed on the machine. That is so awesome, because easily the bit LCD is probably one of the best inventions AtGames have come out with as an add-on to your machine, and having it hard installed into the machine right off the hop is so cool. So anyways, it's still got a 24-inch display. I know some people were a little bit critical of that, and also I think a lot of us were also hoping that the next Legends Ultimate release would also have the same functionality that the Legends Ultimate Mini did with the rotating screen. So hopefully when it says for reference only, subject to change, maybe that change can be added. Another one I would suggest as well, I love my AtGames Legends Ultimate, but I understand a lot of fans' critical feedback of the machine that it doesn't look like a real arcade machine. So if this is for reference only, subject to change, which I think more so relates to the licenses that are basically put on the front of the machine as opposed to what's the cabinet's actually going to look like, but I would love for them to slightly reconsider the design of the Legends Ultimate, especially where this isn't launched yet, and come out with a new form factor that's a little more boxy and a little more representative of what a classic arcade machine would look like. It's going to have 300 games, and it has a new Legends CE 4K operating system or user interface. So I want to show you guys that now. Just give me a quick second. So guys, as you can see currently on the screen, this is the new user interface, the Legends CE 4K that AtGames was going to be using on the new systems and with the upgraded chipsets, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But as you can see here, this is a big improvement over what AtGames had previously on the Legends Ultimate user interface. You guys know that a lot of people thought the user interface was maybe a little bit ugly. This is the new user interface. It has more of that, I don't know what you call it, coin ops type look. Looks very cool with the game packages the way they are. So that's a different move in the right direction. So I do want to be clear, at this time, AtGames didn't have any software available or any idea of software that would be available that would utilize the new 4K functionality of the screen and CPU. However, keep in mind that we do have Bring Your Own Game, which I think this is a little bit more aligned to at this time. Everybody hooks a PC up to their AtGames Legends Ultimate. They'll bring games onto it and play it that way. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter V, these are games that are constantly brought over from your Steam account and played on the Legends Ultimate. Obviously, they were originally arcade games. You want to play them in that style, and it's very cool that you can do that through your Legends Ultimate. And now moving forward, as most of these games have moved into a 4K landscape, it's good to see that we now have an option to play them at the highest resolution on an arcade cabinet as well. Moving down, we have an even more exciting announcement, in my opinion, and that is the AtGames Legends Pinball 4K. For a long time now, people have been asking for an updated Legends pinball machine, and they have taken a lot of fan and community feedback, specifically my community feedback, and basically put it into this machine, and I couldn't be more excited about that aspect. So let's go over it. It's going to have the expanded processor, the new Rock chip. CPU is going in there. That's going to give it more power. It's got an integrated VIB, so you no longer need to buy your VIB separate. It's already pre-installed, so you can just basically, what the Vibs does is it takes a feed from an outside source and lets you change what's displayed on the back glass. This is automatically going to do it on this unit. It has a 32-inch 4K display. Everybody loves playing pinball in 4K. Most people that build their own at-home kits or buy at-home kits, pinball, visual pinball, all that stuff right now is played in a 4K resolution to give you the best looking picture quality, the most realistic feel, so it's good that AtGames is listening to that. Software platform is the Legends CE 4K, so the Legends CE we just saw, but in a portrait orientation. I have a video of that. I'm not going to show you that. I mean, it's a very similar thing anyways. Maybe I will show you the video. Just 1 second. Well, it turns out I was in fact very wrong, and this is a more similar UI to what Pinup Popper is for visual pinball fans. It works very similar, very different from what we saw from the last UI. I'm surprised it's such a change. I didn't actually get a chance to look at the video before I started filming this. I guess I should have, but we've got a new display for how things are going to be shown on the pinball table. Looks much better than what the original one was. I apologize. Yes, this is very different from the horizontal orientation that they're showing. Very cool change to the UI. Well, sometimes you're wrong, you're wrong. That is a huge change. So here's the thing I want to talk about, and here's the changes I'm really impressed with. One of my big problems with the original AtGames Legends pinball table, and a lot as well, were the haptics included, because unlike other units that use solenoid knockers, the AtGames Legends Pinball actually used what's called exciters, which are little speakers that try to basically make it seem like force feedback. But the little speakers, where they were placed, which I believe 100% was Restalgia's idea. If you disagree with me, go check out his mod to the Arcade 1-Up pinball table where he put his solenoids on that. But basically they were placed like basically right under where your hands go on the user board. And I get the idea. The idea is so you can feel it, but what it actually caused all the time was the way that it was integrated. You'd always get this rattle through the control panel on front, and it was just a little plastic control panel, so it was constantly knocking, and it actually created more of a hindrance than it did in any kind of benefit. So I'm very excited to see that they're moving away from the exciters and moving to solenoids, which in my opinion is a better experience, provided the quality stays in place. Then we have also got larger speakers, 3 to 5 inches, very cool. One of the things I really like is we're getting a more boxy cabinet design. So for people that know, you take a look at the Legends pinball and it's basically 95% of a real pinball table, but unfortunately the body is very narrow and looks more like a miniature shopping cart. Anybody that actually has played a real pinball, you know how boxy and big the design is on the body of a pinball table, and that's one thing AtGames didn't do a good job in recreating in their 95% pinball table. That they say it's 95%. I'm not 100% sure on that. But anyways, it looks like they're going to be actually bringing the bottom down significantly and creating a more boxy design, which I'm very happy with. I think it'll look more like a traditional pinball machine. On top of that, my prayers have been answered, and they actually have heard my feedback about my poor back trying to play my AtGames Legends pinball. They're including longer legs that offer an additional 2 inches. So one of the mods I did to my AtGames Legends pinball table was I bought the Sega Stern legs and included those because they provided an extra 2 inch to the pinball table, and now it's at a much more acceptable height for playing. I'm excited to see that the new product will offer this as well. So guys, again, MSRP hasn't been decided. There's going to be 50 tables included, and this one is going to be a lot like what happened with the Legends Pinball Micro. Gone are the Gottlieb tables. Stock, perhaps we can buy them later on, but it's going to be a combination of Zachariah and Taito pinball tables coming stock with the cabinet, but you get 50 tables to start with. If you're a fan of those Gottlieb tables, hopefully they come in a pinball pack later on down the line. Now you guys are probably saying, well, this sucks. I have my original AtGames Legends pinball, and I have my original AtGames Legends Ultimate. I really like them, and I don't want to upgrade. How do I get these new benefits on those machines? Well, AtGames, being a very forward-thinking company, also thought ahead and said, some fans may be slightly disappointed that they have to buy a new unit to get some of these benefits. So what they are doing, they're offering upgrade kits for both the ALU and the ALP, so you can move to the new interface. Now, I'm going to tell you, obviously, it won't offer all the same benefits. Obviously, it won't automatically include your Legends bit LCD, but as you can see here, you'll get all the same benefits, the same CPU power. The only difference is, obviously, your screen's not going to be 4K. There's no way to do that, so you're still going to get a max 1080p resolution, but you'll get all the benefits and the power. And the other thing is, the new user interfaces unfortunately won't be available on the older hardware. So even though AtGames is moving to a new user interface, it only applies to people that either buy the new machine or do the upgrade. So if you like the new user interface and you want to move in that direction, you're either going to have to buy a new machine or buy this upgrade kit. Right now, the MSRP for the Legends Ultimate Upgrade Kit is set at $349.99, but anything could change. And as you know, AtGames constantly have sales, so you may be able to pick it up during one of the sales. Then we're moved down here. We have the Legends Pinball Upgrade Kit as well. This one's going to be $399.99. This one does it have VIBs integrated support. So if you've held off on buying a VIBs board, you can just buy your upgrade kit and then automatically have VIB support to your back box. 50 tables included, same deal. Upgrade for the new user interface, the new power and storage for your existing Legends pinball. So guys, all hope is not lost there. And then we got another huge surprise. AtGames are throwing their hat down and entering into the handheld market. AtGames is coming out with their first ever handheld device called the Legends Voyager, and I'm told that it throws honor to the original spaceship Voyager all those years back, because they're entering into a new horizon here and doing handheld gaming. So they're going to offer basically a version of, I don't know if you can see it here, but this is the Evercade EXP. AtGames is going to be coming out with their own. And what intrigues me about this isn't so much the fact that it's going to come with these games, it's going to have Legends CE, it's going to be one of the most powerful handhelds, and Nostalgia is going to get his dirty hands all over this and show you how to add all this extra shit that you didn't even think was possible to this machine. But one of the things I'm really excited about is the fact that this is going to utilize the Legends pinball platform. So my thought process, I haven't got a definitive answer on this, is I don't really want to play pinball on a handheld like this. I want to play pinball on a handheld like that. So if AtGames actually integrate this right, add some flippers, and we can actually play pinball in tate mode, they call it portrait mode, that would be a very, very cool idea for a handheld. Anyways, let's go over some of the details here. Legends, Universal Games, and Pinball Packs both will be playable. It's going to come with 50 games, 25 are pinball tables, 25 games. We don't know the list yet. Rock chip 3588. CPU and 32 gigabytes internal storage, IPS display with a touchscreen, micro SD card slot, rechargeable battery for 4 to 6 hours, continuous play, haptics built in for pinball play. That's pretty cool. So you're going to get a portable pinball handheld. Really hope it has tate mode. Docking station accessories. So basically, if you want to, you can actually stick it to your TV and play it that way. Very similar to the way the Nintendo Switch and the I have one Steam Deck works. Clip-on gamepad accessory. I don't know what that is. I'll have to wait out. For portrait games, pinball playing. There it is. For portrait games, pinball playing. Docking station accessory with VIBs inside for OTG and 2 HDMI displays. Availability pre-order is NOD summer. Delivery is Q4 2023. So this is coming in the near future. So AtGames are entering into the handheld market. Then we've got some information on the LPO Lounge. So most people know the Legends Platinum Owners program has moved away from monthly sales. They're moving to all-time low sales. So they've got some information there, as well as the free gift of the Dr. Seuss Pinball Pack 2. And then we've got release of the Gottlieb Universal. Gottlieb packs will be updated. This is for Legends Pinball Micro. They're going to be available February 28th, 2023. More games on ArcadeNet. We've got 100 games in total will be added to the ArcadeNet library by the end of May 2023. You guys know I've been pretty critical of ArcadeNet and the fact that there's no real additional value coming to it. We're getting 100 new games, so 30 games will be available to LPO and ArcadeNet subscribers as part of their subscription benefits on February 21st. 5 more games will join every Friday. Exciting to see something's happening with ArcadeNet. Hopefully the games are good ass. And there you've got a list of the more games on ArcadeNet. I will just put this full screen now so you guys can take your screenshots and get your information. There is the new games coming. Not release, all other titles. Some of these games are games that are already on the system, but you'll finally be able to play them online with people, so that's very, very, very cool. I want to play some bad dudes with people. Bloody Wolf. Oh, that makes me happy. Anyways, take your screenshots of the games now. And also chatbot to join services. So for the customer service product, you can talk to chatbot, or as I call them, Restalgia. Another thing I really want to talk about, guys, this is something that we may be doing. I've talked to the other guys from our YouTuber fun group, and I want to talk to you guys as well. AtGames are going to be going to some gaming exhibits this upcoming year. The big one that was mentioned to me was the Cleveland Gaming Expo, and the reason I find this so interesting is the Cleveland Gaming Expo is an expedition that's just started in the last couple of years, and it's grown by leaps and bounds, so much so that they have 10,000 plus people in attendance. So AtGames is going to this convention September 22nd to 24th. We're thinking about going. iArcade has previously gone to this event as well. I'm really putting the pressure on iArcade to go again this year too. It'd be so fun to see both iArcade and AtGames at this convention. Go and have a good time. Then we can do lots of extra shit in Cleveland as well. I've always wanted to go to Cleveland. I'm a Guardians, formerly Indians fan, so I want to go to Jacobs Field. I know it's known as Progressive, I think now. I don't know if they've changed the name, so I want to go to a Cleveland Indians game. They're in town that weekend, and then meet up, go to a bunch of arcades, go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and maybe even go out and get some great food and great drinks and have a good time together. So I'm really seriously looking at the Cleveland Gaming Classic for September, and they're also going to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I've always wanted to go to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Back in my days of collecting NES games and classic video games, this is the go-to convention for that. So that's going to be happening from October 13th to 15th. AtGames is going to be there as well. I think with my limited budget and limited amount of time I can take away from my kids, I might only get to go to one. So let me know in the comments if you guys have any interest in possibly going to one of these gaming conventions and hanging out with AtGames. Alright guys, so now let's get into some of the stuff that you guys might be excited about. One of the biggest things that comes along with National Owners Day isn't just the announcement of new products, it's deals. We all want to save some money on AtGames products, and we've got some community's favorite hero deals here. So let's take a look at it. Hero deal, buy one, get one discount. A lot of BOGO going on here, but hero deal 1, we've got the AtGames Legends Ultimate and the Legends Bit Pixel. Buy one, save 80% off the next. And then that hero deal is shipping and handling, $499. Get it while it's hot. The next is, and I was surprised about this when I saw this in the announcement, buy an AtGames Legends Ultimate and get the acrylic side panel art, 73% off. So again, it's $500. Shipping and handling is $127. Wish they could do something about that shipping and handling. But anyways, I was really gobstopped by this because when the AtGames Legends Ultimate Mini came out, one of the big selling points was the Tetris side art on the side. And now I see that they've actually made acrylic side panels for Tetris for the AtGames Legends Ultimate. I didn't know about that, so that's pretty exciting. So those are the two hero deals. We've also got save 14.3% on the CPU upgrade kit for Legends Ultimate pre-order, and then we've also got save 20% on the CPU upgrade kit for the Legends Pinball, so you can order those now. You get $5 off Dr. Seuss Pinball Pack 2, and remember, 2 of those games are going to be available in the very near future, with the other couple of games coming out at a later date. And also, don't forget your Telenet packs. They're also going to be on sale. Sell $5 from your Telenet renovation packs. and I'm on the wrong screen. And here's all NOD deals. So you've got 1 year Legends Platinum owner for $110. Hero deal we just talked about, well, $459 for the Legends Ultimate, $329 for the Legends Ultimate Mini, $139 for the Legends Gamer, $79 for the Legends Bit Pixel. That's a really cool device, but I mean, it's so hard not to recommend the Bit LCD. Moving down, we got those hero deals we just discussed. Some more hero deals. We've also got one for the Legends Ultimate Mini with a Bit Pixel. I don't really understand that because I don't think the Bit Pixel can easily apply to that unless that's a new Bit Pixel. And then we've got a Bit Pixel included with the Legends Ultimate Legends Gamer Pro. I guess you could put it on the wall ahead of it if that's something that interests you. We've also got AtGames Legends Pinball Table, $649, save 18%. $339 for the Legends Pinball Micro. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the last sale was $359, so it's a little bit less than that. Then you've got the AtGames Legends Core device. And finally, the AtGames Core Max is on sale. Save 33%. You can get it for $99, regular $149. I believe this is the first time the Core Max has actually been on sale. Then you've got your Legends Connect. If you want to build your own pinball table, you can use that. I wonder if the new upgrade kits can be used like a Legends Connect. Interesting. The AtGames Legends Pinball Control Panel, an absolute must. I didn't see if it was included in the new pinball table. I'll have to go back and look, but this is a must for your AtGames Legends pinball table. Just for the fact the D-pad that they use on these pinball tables is the absolute dog shits. So even if you don't intend to play actual arcade games on your pinball table, ease of access for just using the GD table is necessary for buying the arcade control panel. We've also got the quad play control panel on sale for $229. The Bit LCD could not come more higher recommended for me. Guys, expect to see a review from me in the very near future for the Bit LCD. Hell of a product. It brings nostalgia to a device that has very little nostalgia. Highly recommend. We've also got Vibs for Legends Pinball and Vibs for Legends Pinball Micro. Very small discount, 8.3%. I'd actually leave the discounts off that altogether and just say, hey, save $5, because the percentages don't do a lot to offer that. But I've got to get a Vibs for my Legends Pinball Micro, so maybe I'll jump on it. I don't think I can get it here in Canada. I'll have to figure something out. We've got more deals for acrylic side panels, like I talked about. There's those Tetris panels. There's an Operation Wolf, Space Invaders. That looks pretty cool, and Bubble Bobble, as well as Pinball. So you can save fair bit of money, $20 from the acrylic side panels. But if you're going to get the acrylic side panels, you may also want to consider getting these acrylic side panel covers. And then we've got deals on the pinball packs themselves. These are the deals that are really available to Canadians, because it's only the virtual store we can order for. AtGames doesn't ship to Canada, so you can get a load of your pinball packs. They all look to be about 20% off, so now's the time to pick up your AtGames pinball packs if you haven't done it previously. And then also the Gottlieb table packs for the AtGames Legends Pinball Micro. You can pick those up as well. Then we've got contest events and win prizes. So guys, Classic Arcade Leaderboard Party is going to be happening. Includes 3 built-in games. Post a score on selected National Owners Day A titles for a chance to win. Winners will be drawn at random. AtGames eStore coupon, 20 winners of 10, 5 winners of $20. Then you've also got a pinball leaderboard party. Includes Gottlieb, Zachariah, Dr. Seuss, National History, and Taito pinball packs. I won't be playing Operation Wolf, Space Invaders, or Bubble Bobble, that's for sure. Post a score on a selected Nod A game. Nod A. I don't know what they call them that. Titles for a chance to win. Winners will be drawn at random. So again, 20 winners of $10 AtGames eStore cards, 5 winners of $20 cards. ArcadeNet Leaderboard Party include 2 ArcadeNet games. Post a score on selected not A game titles for a chance to win. Winners will be drawn at random. AtGames eStore coupon, 20 winners of 10. Same prizes for all of these guys. I'm not going to keep repeating it. And then Lobby Party, host and play with a guest any ArcadeNet title for at least 10 minutes for a chance to win. Winners will be drawn at random. And then the big news, grand prize, 5 winners from all celebrations. during the event will be selected to win $100 e-store coupons. Winners will be drawn at randoms. Now, I said this last year. I say this every National Owners Day now. I'm very appreciative that AtGames giving away these prizes. But if you go down, you read the next part, it says, note the coupons can only be applicable to non-promo hardware items, devices, and accessories. So automatically eliminates Canada from getting any benefit from these coupons. And in some places, these coupons, like especially for the 20 winners and the 5 winners, are such a small amount that you're not really getting much off of anything when you can only use it for devices and hardware. And the $100 winners is really cool as well. I do miss the days where they were giving away physical hardware, or at least a voucher for it where you could order it through the store if they don't want to ship it. So it would be really cool if AtGames on future events went back to giving away some kind of physical prize with these contests. I think it would absolutely generate more interest, but at the same time, you guys can win coupons, and those $100 winners, that'll add up quickly if you want to pick up something like a BitPixel LCD. So up to you guys. Sponsors, and look at this, MichaelBtheGameGenie, what a hideous chud. Anyways, this guy will be hosting the winner announcement on February 27th, 6 p.m. Find out who the winners are, who won the $100 gift cards, and then you got to tell me what you're going to spend it on. So that announcement show will be February 27th, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm in Newfoundland time, which is my own time zone, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of math to work on that. I will put up a thumbnail and a post in the very near future and let you know when you can see that, but I'll be hosting the winner show coming up on February 27th. And we've also got our good buddy Glenn, who's going to be doing the GRS Build-A-Cade, 20% off on Amazon, $91.99. You guys know I just did a build on this. Apparently, regular people should be able to build this in 20 minutes. It took me an hour and 40 minutes to build it, but very cool, 1/6 scale arcade that you can do a bunch of stuff with. You also got the GRS Tron Stick on sale for $30 off. Get a touch of it, guys. Glenn is going to be offering these discounts during National Owners Day. So, guys, that's all the news and announcements for AtGames National Owners Day 2023. This version of it, anyways. There will be one later in the year, too. So, we got some pretty cool deals. I mean, it's up to you how good you think the deals are, but usually these are the best deals offered by AtGames from their e-store all year. And the real excitement that came out of all this, on top of the prizes, the honoring the owners, the giveaways, is the announcements of the new 4K products and upgrade kits, the new user interface. And my God, do I love that pinball table with the longer legs, 4K screen, more boxy design, integrated Vibs board. Give me now. So anyways, guys, very cool announcements from AtGames. And I know this has been a long video, but let me know in the comments, what do you think of the announcements of the new 4K products and the upgrade boards? Is this something you guys are interested in picking up? Let me know about what you think of National Owners Day. Are you guys happy with the events that they're going to be hosting, with the prizes, with the weirdo they decided to do the prize giveaway show with? And of course, let me know overall your thoughts on AtGames and how you think they're doing as a company. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I'm really excited about the 4K pinball table, I'm not going to lie. Anyways, this is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you guys next time.